Release the video comes a day after Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu gave an interview with Israeli media and said that the, quote, intense phase of the war with Hamas in Gaza is about to end. Now, here's why that's important. Netanyahu said that Israel's military focus could shift to its northern border with Lebanon and its battle with the Iranian-backed terrorist group Hezbollah. But of course, that's not where it's thought the hostages are being held. That makes the families nervous. Families, the hostages, who released a statement reading in part, "We have no words to describe the pain we feel once again, seeing our loved ones terrorized, maimed, humiliated, and utterly helpless. The world has not yet done what is needed to save these hostages and bring them home. Look them in the eye, bring them all home now." Joining us now is Congressman Scott Franklin, Republican, Florida. Congressman and member of the bipartisan Israel Allies Caucus. Thanks very much, Congressman, for coming on the show. Appreciate it. First of all, your reaction to this video.
Well, Dan, this video, like the others I've had an opportunity to see as a member of Congress, are very painful to watch, but I think I and others have a responsibility to watch them, especially as we're making policy with respect to Israel. They're very difficult to see. I had an opportunity over my many years in the military to travel extensively in Israel. I was there prior to the attacks on October 7th, and it's just very painful to know that a lot of the people that I even spent time with were killed on October 7th.
Do you think that the families released this video now in an effort to put pressure on Prime Minister Netanyahu?
Well, I can understand the family's concern to want to ensure that the pressure stays on, but from the time that I've worked through Israeli Defense Force and from what I know of the government there, Netanyahu is not going to back off. They're capable of defending their northern border and going after these terrorists and to finish getting the hostages released.
You know, Netanyahu has sort of doubled down on his suggestion that the Biden administration has been withholding weapons from Israel. We've also gotten a response today from the State Department spokesperson. I want to play what Netanyahu said, followed by the State Department spokesperson, and then I'd like to get your thoughts on that.
Sure. I said it's inconceivable that in the past few months, the administration has been withholding weapons and ammunition to Israel. Israel, America's closest ally, fighting for its life, fighting against Iran and our other common enemies.
I don't understand what that comment meant at all, in the same way that I didn't understand the comments that we discussed last week when we heard them make similar claims. We have paused one shipment of high payload munitions. That shipment remains on pause. It remains under review. There are other weapons that we continue to provide Israel.
Congressman, what's your take on that?
It's simply not true. In addition to the different bombs that they were withholding, we know for a fact that we've been withholding small arms from Israel. So, you know, when the president's own spokesperson says, generally we don't understand what he's saying or what he means, it's just more administration doublespeak. They know exactly what's going on.
And so, I mean, I would assume that you would know exactly what has been, quote unquote, withheld.
Well, you would think so. You would think with Congress appropriating the weapons and you know, having oversight over the executive branch, we would know. But as we frequently see, this is a White House that does exactly what they want to do, and they'll keep Congress in the dark as long as they can until they just can't deny it any longer.
All right, Congressman Scott Franklin, thank you so much for coming on the show tonight. It's a tough day to see, but as you point out, these are videos that you as a member of Congress have seen before, and many others in addition to that one. Thank you so much for taking the time. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Dan.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find News Nation on your cable provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.